What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete. Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. If that tickles your fancy, hit the subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Alright guys, on today's video we are starting part 2 of my houseplant tour. We did pretty good on the first part, I say, but we're going to go ahead and finish our own up. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we are going to start over here in this corner. From the back here we have my Cebu Blue Pothos. Honestly, it should be a philodendron. It sounds better. This leaf has unfurled for me. I've been watching it for the longest. But I did cut the tops of these off, you guys, probably as you can see there. What I ended up doing was just keeping the tops. Of course, I grew it is post, and I didn't want this like a huge full one, so what I decided to do was just cut it. And then also, most of you guys should remember, in my old apartment I was letting these grow outside, and they were growing on like the, what do you call it, the pavement or cement post or whatever you call things. But anyway, I'm ended up cutting them, and they're over here, to be a matter of fact, growing on this here post. But these are my Cebu Blue Pothos, you guys. They've been growing on this thing for years, so I do have some loss damage, some loss of the leaves in here, simply because the overwatering thing. Still have to get used to it. I'm used to it now, so they get watering like maybe every day, at least a good top off of water every day for my new little machine watering machine thing, I would say, sprayer. Anyway guys, next plant we have right in front of it is my Philodendron Gloriosum. Now I love this here plant simply because when the leaves come out, they're like this glossy color, which is just spectacular. Now all in all, the plant is, it does have a little gloss, but when they like come out is like shiny, guys. I did cut this plant back, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check her out here. Yeah, I did cut her somewhere. There it is. Cut her there. But she's persistent, growing. There's new shoots, everywhere. This is my baby, you guys. This is my Philodendron Gloriosum. Let me readjust these leaves back how they once were. Okay, now right here next to this here pothos, we have my tiger's tooth philodendron, or narrow tiger tooth philodendron form. I love this here plant. If you was here for like towards the beginning, she started off like, we're talking just about nothing, almost down to a stump, but she's growing. I don't know if these spots here are fungal or they're the nectar, the nectar that the plant puts out or not, but either way it goes, they get sprayed and it'll definitely either kill or prevent either or, pest or the nectar comes out. The best leaf on this here plant is this one. It was like, not the first one, but a couple first ones. It's a lot stubby. Yeah, and this is the best looking one. It's a lot stubbier than these here, but they're starting to take shape. Now this leaf here came out right doing the move, so I knew it wasn't going to do too good. We didn't have much light, and it looks like I'm going to have to move this one, because as you can see, she's growing in an angle instead of straight up, and she's growing towards these here G5s right there. So we're going to adjust that. I'm definitely going to put some plants up here. No crap. A light up here. This is just ugly wire management, you guys, that will be fixed. Let me push this in some more. It needs to be fixed. But anyway, yeah, she's growing up towards the angle. We're going to get that fixed. I forgot my little, maybe a Calathea, something that starts with a T, but my air plant, you guys, she definitely has grown. She grew this new shoot over the year, so I do know that she's still alive. She's up here on a nail that is hanging to my man can. A lot of you guys seen this for Christmas that I did get, and instead of using it, I decided to use it as a keepsake. I never got one of these, but These are the items that are in it if you are interested, and literally everything that you see is in there. All right. All right, let's go on down. Let's see this other pothos over here. Same thing, Cebu Blue. We did a repot on this one here. Some of these in here are, well, one plant in here is, it's a whole plant now. Don't need to cut that, no. One plant in here is grown in sphagnum moss. Another plant is just grown in soil. I just combined them, so yeah. One plant under there is immersed in sphagnum moss, and oh, there's a new baby. There's a new baby coming in right there, guys. But yeah, she's growing, shooting out new growth attached to the pole, things of such. In front of her, we have the Monstera wide leaf form. Now, this is honestly the best looking one I've had ever in my life, ever. Aside from the ugly leaf right there. I don't know what happened there. Well, not watering her and she's stressed out and caught bugs, but that's what happened there. But all in all, my best looking one, you guys. Looks like there's a new leaf trying to unfurl there as well. But I love her to death. Again, the best looking one, not the biggest, but she's the best looking one. And as you can see how she's growing, she's pulling towards this here, our brighter light, which is right there. All right. Let's move on down here. All right, down here, you guys should know that this is my Scindapsus corner. That, to be honest with you, let's move these lights. To be honest with you, I might start over. Especially this here Argyrius and Silver Ann mix. She definitely caught the rough end of the stick, you guys. She caught the the fungal infection as well, and then she also severely suffered from underwatering. A lot of the foliage is gone, but we'll get to that in a second. All of this down here, you know, my Scindapsus, if you watched the video, they caught fungal, and then if you watched the video before the fungal, my actual Scindapsus collection, that video was like perfect. These pots were literally perfect, but life happens, right? But anyway, this is my Moonlight. Why do I want to say Sansevieria? This is my Moonlight Scindapsus. She's growing back, all in all. There are new shoots down in here. There are new leaves as such as well. So, yeah, I'm just letting her grow back out as of now. There we go. Letting her grow back out as of now. You see those spots? I'm glad that they are brown, because when they're brown, that means the infection is dead. But of course, it does no justice for the leaf, as you can see. So I don't know. I'm thinking about just putting these out in the retirement home, which you guys will see eventually. Like, the leaves were just getting huge, and I just had to cut them off. Look at that. Nice size leaf, but gone. I don't know, guys. I might just cut them, and I don't know. I can cut them off from the roots and they'll grow back, but it's the growing back process that is going to be yeah. Right next to it's the same one. One of the first ones I did have, except it's a mixture. It does have the dark form in there as well, which I'm currently now thinking about taking the dark form out and propagating itself and just only having one big pot of those. Well, eventually I wanted more pots of these. As you can see, I started spreading out my exoticas, but I wanted more pots of those, and I was on the way to it until all that happened, and it upset me. Yeah, but yeah, I was thinking about just taking her out and see can I get more out of her. She's doing good, and as you can see, these here are growing just fine. So let's back this here up some. As I was saying, in front of me here is the Scindapsus exotica, which is doing a lot better, I would say. Well, she didn't get hit as bad as those. Those just, oh my goodness, but these didn't get hit as bad. I did have to cut some of the leaves off, but let's get in here. As you can see, it did heal over. There's tons of new growth that has come in since. I do know that there is new shoots like everywhere down in here, so there's another new leaf. So just waiting for her to continue to grow and fill herself out. And then in front of her, we have another Scindapsus. Let's get her out because this here light is making it hard for me to record. Oh crap, did you guys hear that? Alright, let's bring her. There we go. This is the other one. As you can see, she caught some damage as well, but she's growing. Not really worried about it. Eventually we'll need a repot soon because these roots get real thick. I'm not sure what's going on with these two. They are flimsy. I do know it has water, so I don't know, maybe it didn't catch root or something is going on with the root system down in there. But all in all, you guys, she's growing and looking good. And even this tip here, if it'll focus on it, I doubt it. Nope, it won't do it. But anyway, it has new growth on it. Alright, last but not least, we have these Scindapsus Argyrius and the Scindapsus silvery and in here. Now these leaves here, they definitely get a lot bigger than what you're seeing, but I actually love the smaller leaves on these on these plants that are in here. Simply, oh crap, I hit my Hoya. Simply because they are a lot smaller. You see that? That is like one sexy leaf. So is that one. Let's see, can we get in there on her? Oh crap, sorry about that, guys. There we go. That is like really one sexy leaf to me. Hopefully you guys can see that. But I do just love how the leaves are just small though. It looks like it's a whole nother different type of Scindapsus, which I wish they did come in like smaller leaves like this. Now they do get a lot bigger, way bigger than this one, but they were grown inside of my grow tent that is you seen on the first video, the DIY one. The leaves got real huge, and that was due to the humidity and the light source that they were getting. Like you definitely can tell looking at these two here which one is which. This is Argyrius and that is silvery and. But yeah, I was just thinking about just putting them out in the retirement home and starting over. But yeah, these are these two and they're bouncing back. All of my Scindapsus are bouncing back, but it was just the fact that I had to go through it. Alright, so we're gonna move on next, right next to it. Alright, so we are down here under the table. This is the purple cave again, you guys. So, let's start right here in front of me. These are my, I call them oxtails, you guys. They're something auxiliaries, something I just call them oxtails. Anyway, they are flowering, which I normally just come in and pull them off so they'll stop flowering or just prevent the flowers from flowering. You know what I mean, you guys. Definitely saves the plants a lot of energy as well. But we've been through the ringer this year, Plant and I. She doesn't like the transition process, so if you're taking her outside, let her stay until she can't stay anymore. But in and out, yeah, she's not with that, and she'll freak out on you. But we've been doing good for now. I just love the little purple sheen on it. Some of the new leaves, and especially they're outside, they kind of shimmer, as you can see. But it's just as wonderful. Right behind it, we have my Crinkle Lake. You guys seen again. We did a video on. Okay, we did a video on it. Just making sure she's straight. I did end up breaking one of the leaves off this morning. It was the other leaf to that one down there, but she's doing good, growing, as you can see. New growth, wonderful. Camera's focused on everything but the right thing. But yeah, she's growing. New baby leaves as well. Right next to her, we have her Philodendron Gloriosum. Still haven't cut this leaf off yet, you guys, but keep an eye on her. This is everything down here. Everything still looks okay. Growth point right down there, still growing. Behind this one, we have our, what is that? We have a Hoya Carnosa Princess and a Queen down in there. And then we also just have a Hoya Pubicalyx that is growing as well. Now, I do know that these here will sun stress a lot better if I do move them, which I'm thinking about moving them and start a Hoya, what's it, Hoya side or Hoya corner. Matter of fact, that sounds better, Hoya corner. So, but yeah, guys, they're growing just fairly slow. But this year they did pick up some growth, like these two new leaves on this here Pubicalyx that you're seeing is new. So, and as you can see, there are air roots starting to form there. I think that's the Princess. Has been growing as well. So, yeah, my Hoyas are doing pretty good. Right next to it, we have the Medallion Calathea Go Persia. This is one thirsty mama, let me tell you. Like, she is like overly exaggeratedly thirsty, like literally all the time. And I think it's just, it could be the area as well. But I do try to check for pests as constantly as possible. They are on a regimen. I usually spray them down once a week. They would definitely get more if it had something on it. So say if this one was spider mite infested and the rest was free, I will still spray this one that day it got infested and then spray it again once it's time to do the whole collection regimen. But that is my medallion, you guys. Still doing pretty good, and as you can see, shooting off new growth usually as always. Right next to it, it's actually a project that I've been working on for months now. These are my Calathea silver bands. One of these in here is just like that. CB Blue I was telling you about is full of sphagnum moss. It was grown into sphagnum moss. I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah. A lot of these look a little rough like these here. Spider mite damage, you guys. A lot of my Calatheas, especially my Marantas, caught real bad spider mites. You guys should remember that. That is the newest leaf that one put out, which is a nice size and gorgeous as well. But as you can see, she is growing, and I just cannot wait till this thing spread out. You will definitely see this again in another video. It's just a new growth. It's just outstanding. So another leaf coming in there, but yeah, she's growing just fine. There's another entirely new shoot right there. So yeah, guys, Maranta silver band, and of course the band would be a lot more bandier, if that was a word, if they were getting, brighter light. But as for now, they are up under these here. What is that leaf? Okay. Right now they're up under these here lights, my purple cave lights. So doing good. In front of them we have my plant of the century, which is my black band Maranta. Still holding on. Again, all this here old growth got attacked by spider mites last year, so we are finally getting what we deserve here, which is some new growth. That is one sexy plant, you guys. I cannot wait till she fill out. This leaf is fixing to unfurl, and it looks like it's going to be a bigger one, and I can't wait. But there are three new shoots that came off of here. So yeah, I was thinking about just cutting these off or cutting it back, and then allow the root system to shoot up new growth like that, and then just spread out this here pot like I'm doing my second favorite, my silver band. All right, let's move on to, well, I have two in front of me. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one here is my Stromanthe, Calathea, Go Persia, but my Stromanthe burrow marks. You guys definitely should remember her. This was a rescue, and as you can see, she is no longer a freaking rescue. All right, she has taken off, and I mean literally taking off. So I'm loving this here plant. Look at that leaf. That's just gorgeous. That's one gorgeous leaf, but tons of new growth. That looks like a bigger leaf as well that is coming in. But yeah, you guys, everything is doing good on her so far. I was really shocked about all the new growth. There's that came in randomly. Literally, it was random. It had to have been like after the move, but it was like crazy random, you guys. All right, right next to her on the left, a PSA, you guys, never try to use your shock vac to see can you suck off spider mites. You live and you learn, all right? So this damage here that you're seeing, all these leaves are fresh, okay? But this is what happens when you try stupid stuff and it worked, but as you can see what happened to the leaves. But this is my GrowStar. It was a rescue, but she's all right. She shot out a whole new plantlet there, which looks good. Check out that there leaf. Wonderful. And she shot out another new leaf on her plant there as well. So all in all, you guys, she's doing pretty good. But again, never try to use, wait, there we go. Never try to use a shock vac or any kind of vac with a hose. You'll see it on that one back there as well. So never do that. All right, big no. Okay, so next plant we have for you guys down here below will be my Variegated Maranta. One of the best ones that have been growing for me. Look at that there freaking leaf, you guys. I have another one coming in, as you can see, with variegation in here. Not going to bother too much. If you do remember, now these here little strugglers were all that was left of her, which kind of sucks, you know, but luckily we did keep spraying. That one has a new leaf coming in down there as well. Luckily we did keep spraying. Is that, yeah, that's dead. To keep them alive, because again, these are hard to come by, you guys. Crazy hard to come by. So yeah, there's a whole new baby coming in there as well. All right, so where are we gonna go now? I have to do these two. All right, this one here is the Stromanthe sanguinea, if I'm not mistaken. You guys should remember this one as well. We caught it like pure hell going through these, trying to save them. But again, I don't know what's going on with this one, but it only has one stalk. But she's been growing. This is a new leaf as well. New foliage as well down in here, and I think this is the newest leaf that came in. But all in all, you guys, very strong plant. There is new growth there, as you can see. All right, next to her we have the same issue with the shock vac. Don't do it. All right, all these leaves were new, but we do have some new growth that is still coming in on both of these here shoots. This is my Stromanthe. Get the baby, cute Stromanthe Magic Star. Same thing, you guys. Growing, checking the soil. Could use a little water. Growing just fine. Both of these were rescues. They weren't rescues. They weren't rescues. They were just they got hit real bad with some spider mite damage, and it just, yeah, it didn't act right after that. So yeah, part of the Calathea Go Persia family. This is the I'll put the name across the screen, you guys. I can't remember that one, but she's giving me a new leaf. I'm thinking about putting her outside so that she can grow for me. When these things grow kind of like Calatheas and get the sun, the backs turn these real. I don't have any. Well, there's a little bit on there, just a smidge. There we go, just a smidge. Now this, I don't know what these things are. They're not things, but I don't know, guys, but they've been on there. And hasn't caused any damage, so I don't want to bother them or bother anything on it. But yeah, I might put her outside. And again, those backs get like red. We're talking kind of like your Calatheas, but more of a fiery, kind of like this, but more fiery reddish to it or something like that. But oh crap, holy crap, 1 2 3, I just hit my black shield, my black vein, Maranta. This here is a Prince of Orange. She will go outside once it's appropriate enough. It is now, to be honest with you, so more than likely after this here video, she's gonna go outside, and you will see her again on my houseplants that are outside video as well. Yeah, I was pulling off sheets and things, but as you can see, guys, needs a good rinsing. But she's gonna go outside. I think there's like 2 or 3 plantlets in here. I'm actually loving her, and she's grown a lot compared to what I got her, especially the size that I got her. It was just ridiculously small, but I did wanted to get one, and I got one for a very, very good price. There's another leaf coming out there, so we're doing pretty good. Should I count these over here as well? Nope, we'll do those on the last tour. All right, let's get up on this table here, you guys. On the top part, give you a little small overview again on what's down here. All right, so let's move up. All right, so moving up here, we have, let's start up here. These are my golden goddesses. I love these girls. I grew these from 2 node cuttings. 2. This one and her sister over here. All right, both of these are magnificent. I love these here plants. Again, they are grown in spag. I think I told you this already. Needs some water. Yeah, I can tell by the leaves. The bounce back is not too hard, which is why they let me know that they are thirsty, aside from the dry sphagnum moss. All of my Calatheas, again, are grown into soil or war transfer back into soil, and then 90-something% of my aeroids things are in sphagnum moss. Just like all of these over here are grown in sphagnum moss, as you've probably seen. This girl here as well. So they're doing pretty good, all in all. We have baby shoots that are trying to catch up as well. I'll let you guys see this one. Well, you know what? We'll get over there to her. Right beside it, we have my Makiana. If I'm not mistaken. Is it Makiana? I think so. Calathea doing pretty good for the most part. No troubles aside from, you know, when I missed that watering, the major watering, so they don't like that. All right, all the Calatheas, they don't like that at all. And then usually that comes with spider mites. Remember that. Right in front of her, we have our Orbifolia, Calathea, however you want to call it. Again, same issue, but doing good. Doesn't like to be not watered. When I got her, she definitely didn't have this huge leaf. This here came in my possession as well, and I think this one probably did, or it was unfurling, but I think it might have been the one before this one, because this one is way too big for when I got her. I think it's this one here, when I first got her, but she's still shooting out new growth as well. There are some more down here trying to find their way as well, but doing pretty good. Down in the front, we have some Maranta red vein. Lovely plant, lovely ground. These are some like awesome ground covers. If I could turn this here place like and redo the floors, I would definitely use nothing but Calathea, and then make a walk path so I can get through. But anyway, just wonderful, you guys. Red Maranta, she's doing good and growing non-stop, to be honest with you. Right next to it is one of my loves of my life, which is my rattlesnake Calathea or Go-Go-Persia. Had this one. This one was a gift bought to me a long time ago, and it was an itty bitty plug, you guys. And the only reason that I haven't replaced it is one, because it's a gift, and then also she's literally resilient. Hasn't given me any problems other than, you know, getting up to the size that I wanted to get up to. But other than that, this here plant is like magnificent. I wouldn't trade it in for the world. Now, if I do find another one with like the longer, the mature ones, then I would definitely try to give it a try. But I love this here plant, especially its foliage. I mean, come on, guys. Right next to it again, we have another Maranta, red vein. You know I love my Marantas, you guys. And again, this one suffered the worst out of all of them. From the watering, with me trying to get accustomed to the water, and she freaked the freak out on me. That's why all of this looks a little wonky, like somebody, like it got beat up or something, you know. So yeah, it's growing out of it, so not really too worried about it, but you definitely can tell what I'm talking about. And she really freaked out compared to all the rest of them, which, you know, don't look like that. But yeah, I figured it out. But right next to her we have my Calathea and Maranta, if I'm not mistaken, you guys. Healthy, doing wonderful. Now she does occasionally, she stopped, but I do keep my eye, just like I do on all of my plants. She does occasionally get spider mites, which is, you know, known for Calatheas anyway. Tons of new growth. As you can see, leaf unfurling there, leaf unfurling there. This leaf is on the way out. So yeah, doing pretty good on her as well. And again, just spectacular. Right behind it, you guys may have seen already, we repotted her. This is my Calathea network. I can tell by this leaf, this is one of the babies, or the baby plant that I put in there. I put my two, well, the mature one, then the little one. I just went ahead and put them together. What I said I was going to do is find another one and grow it out as well. But I kept this one, you know, you guys. This one came from India, China. It came Japan. I think it came from Japan. It came from across the world, but this was way before Costa Farm decided to mass produce them. But I'm doing good, all in all. Like, look at that pattern though. That's sexy. All right, up here, controlling the table backdrop, we have my Stromanthe TrialStar, however you want to pronounce it. Doing pretty good. Now, the only thing that I can say, well, same issue, you guys, would be the watering. Now, this one here is a lot trickier. I have to figure out another process to know when to water her, because usually I could, you know, pick up the pot, but I decided to put her on the stand. And yeah, so we have to figure that out. That's a dead, needs to come off. Scissors over there. But all in all, you guys, she's doing good, growing, no problems. Look at that leaf. That's just one sexy leaf. We have one coming in there. This one honestly just unfurled. One there. And I think that was it, if I'm not mistaken. That one there. But she's been doing good, guys. Just a spectacular looking plant, and I love her. And that night, like these leaves, most of you guys should know that I have started to double down on my fertilizer, and it definitely works. It definitely works. But yeah, Stromanthe TrialStar. And then of course, as I said before, this is my girl, the twin. Golden Goddess Philodendron, and of course now she's a lot thicker, and I mean thick, and I can tell by, well, no, it's a little firm, but I'm definitely going to give her some watering. As you can see, by one of those leaves we just seen, I don't know, there it is, little yellowing damage on it. That is from underwatering and then trying to water her. But she's a lot, see, look, there is a leaf there. She's a lot thicker down in the bottom, in the inside. But yeah, guys, that is it here for this here table. And, well, this here back wall, rather. There's another pan for you guys. And again, I don't know about this corner. This might end up being my Hoya corner, if it's not careful. But all in all, this is what we're working with. I'm just in love with this here area. And so on the next one, you guys, we're going to cover everything that is over here. I love this girl. She is just a showstopper. Check out these here leaves, you guys. I can't even get her in the frame all the way. That's how huge she is. And the baby is shooting a little leaf. So about time you see this here second part, third part, she'll definitely push the leaf out again. But we're doing everything over here next, which is not much. But we will be covering it as well. And yep, that is it. Look at that bleach, looks so freaking good. Like, God, I wish you guys can like be here to share this with me. This is wonderful. But alright guys, that is it here for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also make sure that that bell is on. This bell will keep you notified and let us keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here with Plantnwitpete. Everything I do use here over on this channel, you guys, will be down in the description box below. Whether it is a discount code that will save you some coin, my lights, there is pots and things as well. You guys go and check them out. But that is it, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this one. This one came in from a supporter of mine, and you guys, it really made my day. It really made my day. This is a Hoya calistophylla cutting. It came, I think, yesterday while I was recording, but it was just wonderful. This is just wonderful. Thank you again, Miss Samantha. This was just wonderful. She seen the video and said I heard that I wanted one, and she sent it on over. It was one of the ones that she ended up she had to cut it off. She said, "Why is this camera focusing on everything except for you?" Is that better? Guys, I don't know. It's focusing on everything besides this here plant. But anyway, you guys, she said she had to cut it because the cat jumped from the sofa across the table and it snapped it, so she cut it. And that was a little while ago. And anyway, she sent it to me. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But she is currently here. She will be down. Well, she will leave out of there once I see a leaf, and I will readjust her. But that is it, guys. Thank you for joining me on the second part of the houseplant tour. And again, we have one more part and we will be done. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.